kids, all of them, they owe you.
Yeah.
All that suburban, that's very old.
No,
They owe him what?
17 years.
His son has to come tomorrow to help him with this car problem. He says he has a little kid. I mean, he has a wife. He has the little kid has a mother. Right, Dora?
And
Hey, don't go sleep on us.
He wants me to tell my son to come over tomorrow morning, leave the bosom of his family, one of the 2 days he has off, and spend half the day fixing my car.
Why do you say half of day? It's so simple.
Yeah, well, everything is so simple. You watch it, it takes 3 hours.
I'll come and fix it for you.
Well, the alternator died. I didn't know it was dead because the battery kept running the car. And then finally, when the car stopped, I realized they're both dead. The battery and the alternator. The alternator I replaced, okay, that was a pain in the
Who replaced all that? You so?
No, I went and got it, and I took the core back. James came over, got off work, and came over and took it off. So he's already invested a couple of hours in it. Anyway, it's just annoying.
Oh, it is annoying. I agree.
It's my position in life, I have to put up with this stuff.
I agree. It's annoying.
Very annoying, tiring. I don't want to think about it.
Surely even kings and queens have put on this show.
You think so? Do you think Queen Elizabeth has to change her own battery?
But you're not Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, well, but he's comparing me to Queen Elizabeth. The kings and queens have to put up with this stuff.
But he doesn't even look like Queen.
No, I am not a queen. In any sense of the word, I am not a queen.
The other day, I had the pictures came to me. Queen Elizabeth and all the U.S. presidents. Gosh, she goes all the way back down to Eisenhower.
Oh, yeah.
Eisenhower.
I said that to you.
Yeah, okay. I was just surprised that she was with Eisenhower.
Oh, yeah.
She became the queen in 52.
Something like that. Eisenhower was
Actually, I think that when
50s.
she became queen, that Truman was still the president when she became
I
queen.
think it's
But she
That's right, I'm telling you. She was with Truman, yeah.
Yeah.
Truman, yeah. And who was before Truman?
Roosevelt, but she wasn't queen. Her father was still king. Her father died.
What?
After
Her father is the story king, right? The
Yeah.
one with the story.
Yeah, the one that the movie's about.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this one was still living. All the others are dead.
Our father was the one who became king when Hillary
Yes,
Advocate.
advocated
Yeah.
because of
The American lady.
Spencer.
Some American
Yes, well,
divorcee.
Was he?
What was her?
Was she a divorcee?
Spencer
She
was
was divorcee. And they never had children.
If they had children, it would have been succeeded as a king, right?
no.
No?
What's he advocated?
No,
He stepped out of line.
Oh,
That's right. He could not. His children could not assume the throne
okay.
because he gave up all that right, and it all passed to his brother and went down his brother's descendants. But regardless, he didn't have kids. Yeah, right.
But he lived happily thereafter. Again.
What's happened?
We didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't realize, but he and his wife were Nazi sympathizers.
Yeah,
Really?
They
I didn't
were.
know that.
Yeah.
and they were pretty open about it too.
Both of them?
Yes. Yeah. They were Nazi sympathizers. Thank goodness he was a king.
Yeah.
After I learned that, I thought, oh my goodness,
I didn't
history
know
would
that.
have been very different if you could have become king.
I didn't know
We'd all be speaking German.
Well, they all have German heritage in their blood, I mean, their
Well, that's because,
lineage.
yeah, because the Tudors died out, the Stuarts died out, and I forget the other line that died out. So they brought in the Hanover, which were German princes. George, the first George was a German prince from Hanover. So,
There you
and
go.
they were cousins.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. They're all related.
But you know, you say that, but there were a lot of Nazi sympathizers in Europe. There were not
Oh, I'm sure.
In
I'm
England,
sure.
particularly in England, but in a lot.
The France, the Vichy government, and all that.
That's true.
Probably Belgium and all of them.
Yeah, I've never heard of those, but I'm sure.
Hungary, Czechoslovakia.
Well, I know that when the Germans took over Hungary, it was easy to do because they already had the sympathizers there. I don't know about all the other places, but of course, Austria was a snap.
They're not much
It
German.
was just one of the German provinces. They just called it.
How about Switzerland? How did they escape?
Hitler was Austrian.
They're just a bunch of tough, independent bastards,
Who?
and they got all those mountains.
Switzerland. They escaped. Yeah.
Well, they escaped because they had everybody's money.
Yeah,
And
that's
the Germans,
That's it.
The Germans weren't going to mess with them.
No,
Right,
it was
that's it.
Bankrupt.
They got
That's it.
their money back.
They had everybody's money. That is the real.
Yeah.
They're probably figured they all make out with it.
Every time, can you imagine trying to take Switzerland with all those mountains?
Yeah. They could.
And there was nothing in Switzerland, you know. They had no minerals. Only thing they had was money. Somebody else's money.
Yeah.
And mostly German money.
There's still they didn't have Mubarak's money and
They froze that.
Erdogan's money. And
That's the first time it's happening.
I'm interested in how this turns out.
Yeah. They didn't even freeze Idi Amin's money, but they froze the.
Times have changed.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. They revealed a lot of bank accounts of Americans.
I think the U.S. has been putting a lot of pressure on that.
They did.
With all this laundered money, gang money, and all that. But yeah, there were a lot of people in New York that were sympathetic to Nazis. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah.